Well, hey guys, what is up? What's going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot. And one of my all-time favorite doubles partners, Dick Johnson, with the return and now the transitional volley approach. And look, I mean, is this right smack dab in what a lot of players or coaches will tell you? Hey man, don't ever be in no man's land when you play a shot. Well, look, the reality is you're going to have to. I'm sorry, if you can't play a transitional shot from here, either a volley like this or a half volley, or maybe the ball sits up and you play an approach, you've got to be able to do it because there's absolutely, realistically, no way that you're going to be able to go all the way from here on the return and be able to get all the way up inside that service line. So that said, let's go back to the return. And what I want you to understand here is Dick's thinking on this, which is, first of all, the serve was good. I mean, the serve was good in terms of, this, here's where it lands. It's right at the body. Forces Dick to get out of the way of the ball, does not give him an opportunity to move in on the return until he recognizes, oh, that server's staying back. Well, now my opportunity is to move in. I don't care what comes back, if it's going to be a transitional volley, a transitional half volley, whatever it is, that's fine and dandy with him. And now the point is on. And look, the idea here is that, generally speaking, the team that gets to the net first, not every time, but most of the time, I feel, is going to win the point, right? So, yeah, I mean, great lob here, and you've got to be able to not only anticipate it, think that's a possibility, but get back in a way that you can play it and feel that, hey, all I'm trying to do here is just maintain court position so that I don't play this overhead, right? And keep going backwards, right? I mean, you want to make sure that you can play this overhead. Nothing more. This is not a put away opportunity. Nothing more than just, hey, let's maintain some decent team court positioning with both of us up at net. And that's what happens here, right? And then this is just a spectacular ho-hum, really fundamentally great move against the ball, volley with the feet, and just nothing fancy with the racket work, right? But, Dick just nudges his body against the ball to get a little extra zip on it, and just a little slight underspin carve, and there you have it. All right, guys, that's it. Look, I'm going to play this point in real time for you. I'll do a slow-mo version as well. But listen, down below in the comments area, I want to know what's going on. What do you think? Any comments, any questions, any feedback, any remarks, questions? Let me know. Love to read and respond to those. And as always, this time, we got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a spectacular day, guys. See you again next time. Really hope today's episode was helpful for you. If so, please click that like button on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell as well, so you are always alerted every time I go live and or upload new content. And yeah, if you've not picked up my course yet, 20-minute private video on the 4 parts between points routine, you got to get on this thing. It's a huge difference maker in your game. 80% of the time when we're playing a match, guess what? We're not playing points. That time is spent Between points and on side changes, and when you manage that time really well, you tend to consistently play the other 20% of the match, which is, during the points, you tend to play at the very top of your skill level, point after point after point. Go on over to webtennis.com, drop in a first name, email address, and you'll get immediate access to that private, free video on my very specific 4 parts between points routine.